Hello peak performer, welcome to the monthly planning series Plan With Me. I'm really excited that you're watching this video today because in today's video we're going to plan for the month of December and review the month of November. I find this super helpful in order to take a moment to reflect on all of the things that happened throughout the month. I think we are living in obviously a super fast-paced environment and in a super fast-paced world, and we can obviously really quickly forget all of the things that we have already done and jump always into all of the things that still need to get done, all of the things that are still on our to-do list. So I find it really powerful to just sit down and reflect, and that's exactly what I just did actually before this video, because I had to reflect on all of the things that I want to share with you today. And I find it always really powerful because at first I was seeing all of these different questions and journaling prompts and I was like, I don't really know what to write. And then, taking really just a few minutes to really reflect and pause helps me to find so many different things that I'm grateful for and that have been helping me growing my business this month, and so on and so on. So very powerful process, and I'm excited to share with you today all of the different journaling prompts. So let's start with the November review. The journaling prompts for November review are the following. What did you learn this month? What are you grateful for? What can you celebrate this month? How did your routine affect your performance this month? What made you smile this month? And who made a difference in your life this month? Those are the journaling prompts for the monthly reflection of the month of November. And then we also have the journaling prompts for the month of December, which are my goals for the month of December are my self-care goal for this month is, and finally, the overview of planning your month ahead and what you want to achieve in each week of the following month. Okay, great. Before I jump into the reflections that I want to share with you today, I just want to say, obviously, all of these different journaling prompts are based off of the Peak Performance Planner that you can purchase starting in January. This planner is not bound to a specific start time, so you can start at any point in time. And it is really important to note as well that obviously for this video, you do not need this planner. You can simply take a piece of paper and a pen or a beautiful journal that you like to write in, and you can get started right away with me today. It is important that you're doing this exercise. It doesn't really matter where you write in. And I'm obviously going to share a couple of more insights as well of where you can purchase the planner once we are ready to go. So let's jump into the first question. What did I learn this month? So this month, I feel like honestly, the time has been going by so fast. And when I started these journaling prompts, I was like, did I learn anything this month? Because really so many things have happened, but then also the time flies by so fast that we oftentimes don't take a moment to reflect. So this was really powerful for me because one of the things that I really learned this month is that business growth takes time. I'm in the third year of building my business. I'm celebrating my 3-year anniversary in February 2022, and it's a really great feeling, honestly. I feel like in the first year or two when you're starting your business, sometimes it can feel really daunting and it feels like nothing is moving, but I feel like really over the last even just month or two, I've been seeing a lot of business growth, and I'm really celebrating that because it is taking a lot of time, it's taking a lot of consistency and discipline to build a business, and you won't always see all of the successes and all of the growth from one day to another. It really takes time, and so I think I appreciate it even more so to see progress when it is actually happening. So one of the things that I'm celebrating this month is, for example, follower growth on Instagram. I've been doing a couple of different podcasts this month and also a live event in Reno, and a lot of people started following me, and that was a big thing. So I'm really celebrating every single person that is starting to follow me, even though I'm still small. But it's great. It feels great. It feels wonderful to see that there are people that are interested in what I'm doing, and I'm really grateful for that. So business growth definitely is one thing that I know takes time, and I know that I have to trust the process and that everything is just working out exactly how it's supposed to work out. And with that comes also another learning this month, which is something that I oftentimes, I think, talk about in my videos, but also something that I oftentimes share in workshops with the clients that I have. And it is that we do know a lot of things. We do know a lot of things that are good for us, but we don't always get into action. And so this month, that was really something that stuck with me as well, because I've been struggling with finding a workout routine in the summertime because there were so many different things going on. And then over the last 2 months, I've been really good about hitting my self-care goal, which is exercising 5 times a week. And honestly, it makes me feel so good. So every time I am actually in this routine, it makes me feel so happy. And when I'm not in the routine, I feel like all of my other things that I'm doing are kind of falling off as well. So knowing that it is good for me and actually doing it is sometimes hard, but I know that, and with that awareness, I can actually move forward and sometimes push myself when it is hard. Okay, the second journaling prompt is, what am I grateful for this month? I always say it, I've already shared it in the last monthly video as well, but I am really so grateful for the amazing, loving, supportive friends that I have in my life. It's not always been this way. It's kind of new for me to have such a powerful group of friends in my life, and it's been really such a game changer for me. I feel heard, I feel loved, I feel supported. I know that they're always there for me, and I'm obviously there for them as well. And this is something that I'm so grateful for, because I haven't always had that in my life. And so now that I have it, I feel extremely grateful for it. I also feel grateful for a day on the mountain. I went skiing for a day with a friend of mine, and we did a little road trip to Mammoth, which is about 3.5 to 4 hours from Tahoe. And that was a really nice day and a really nice way to just get outside and to be creative in a different way. I've actually planned to go to Colorado at the end of October on a road trip, and that never worked out. So I was really grateful to just have at least this one day where I got out and I experienced nature and I spent time with a friend. And then another thing that I feel really grateful for this month is a really successful business month, honestly. The month of November has been really powerful and really successful in terms of workshops. I had a lot of workshops this month. I had a in-person live event for the first time in 2 years in Reno, where I had 25 people that participated in learning more about burnout. So that was really powerful as well, and I'm really grateful for that, because I got invited to speak at that event, and it was just really powerful, and I really enjoy speaking in person, and so that was really great. Okay, the next journaling prompt is, what can I celebrate this month? This month, I'm definitely celebrating the production and the shipment of the Peak Performance Planner. This is honestly something that I've been working on for the whole year of 2021. Initially, I thought, oh, this is going to be a project that is going to be wrapped up in 3 months. And here we are in November, at almost the end of November of 2021. I started this project in January of this year. So it really takes sometimes more time, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm again totally trusting the process here. And that was a really wonderful way to celebrate this month, that they're finally shipped. I got the 2 final versions of the Peak Performance Planner with the final edits and details and changes that I made, and it looks beautiful and I'm really happy. And I did a photo shooting with my friend Aubrey this month as well. She's a photographer, and she's doing all of the beautiful pictures of me and all of my products that you can see on Instagram usually. And that was super fun, and I'm always really celebrating that. I'm always super grateful for that as well. So that was one thing that was really great. I also did a 2022 planning strategy session with a friend of mine, and I'm celebrating that because I didn't really plan for that this month. And it was really powerful to just get some input from an external person about how I should kind of move forward with my business as well, because I obviously always have a lot of plans and ideas of what I want to do, but you know, sometimes it's really good to get that input from someone else. So I'm really celebrating that, and I'm really grateful for that as well. And yeah, that's what I'm celebrating this month. Definitely the Reno event was awesome, so that's a big celebration for me. And at the same time, I do also want to mention that a few things that I set out to do for this month, I haven't achieved. So I think oftentimes, you know, when we are looking at Instagram accounts or at stories or videos, we always think, wow, this person is so organized and so structured and so disciplined. And I am definitely in many ways, but I sometimes set myself goals and I don't achieve them. So this month, for example, I wanted to work on a couple of different things that I will mention again in the December planning stage, but I haven't done all of those. So I'm just moving those goals from this month into the next month, and that's totally okay as well. Next journaling prompt. How did your routine affect your performance this month? How did my routines affect my performance? I really believe in routines. I'm a really big believer in positive, healthy habits. And there's two habits that, you know, I'm always talking about that really help me be the best version of myself. The first one is my morning routine, because I love to sit down in the morning, drink my water and drink my tea and journal. I almost always do it. Sometimes I have obviously a day or two per week where I don't do it, or sometimes during the weekend when I have plans with my friends in the morning, it's a little bit harder to stick to it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna pick it up then the next day. But that really helps me to kind of start the day the right way and think about, okay, what is it that I actually want to achieve and what is it that I want to do before I actually get the day started. And then the other thing that has been really positively affecting my performance is definitely my workout routine. I've been working out 5 times a week. I do a lot of different things. I do yoga, running, biking, gym, all of the things, right? Skiing. And so there's a lot of different things that I do in order to keep my body healthy, and it makes me always feel so good. And honestly, it also really helps me with my mental health when I have a lot of negative thoughts on my mind, which obviously does happen to me from time to time as well. And so yeah, so those two routines have definitely positively affected my performance this month, and I'm super grateful for them. Next question. What made you smile this month? I love this question. So what made me smile this month? Over the last few days, honestly, definitely my little puppy, Kobe. He's such a sweetheart, and he always makes me laugh. He always makes me smile. Dogs' love is just really unconditional, and you know, I always have this little companion by my side, and it's just so wonderful to have him. So he makes me smile all the time. He's just the sweetest thing ever. And then obviously my friends make me smile a lot as well. I feel really loved and supported, as I already mentioned in the journaling prompt of what I'm grateful for. And yeah, they always make me smile. We have a lot of fun together. We do a lot of trips together. We have lots of things that we're doing together, hiking, biking, and yeah, it's just really wonderful to spend time with them. And finally, the last journaling prompt that I want to share with you today is the question, who made a difference in your life this month? Definitely 2 people that I think of for this specific question. First of all, my sister. I am very close with my sister. We talk daily, and she's always there. She's my mirror, and she's always helping me to grow and to reflect on myself, and so I'm super grateful for her. And then my friend Brit. Brit is my friend who I went skiing with on my road trip day, and also the friend who I did the business strategy planning session for 2022, because she's a business development consultant and she has a lot of great ideas, and she has this really cool perspective from the outside on my business, and I've been feeling really grateful for her and for her coming into my life. And so those are the 2 people that I'm celebrating this month. So with that said, let's move into the planning for December. Okay, as I already mentioned, I have had a couple of goals for the month of November that I haven't been able to get done in the month of November, and it's totally okay. And so I am just moving those 2 or 3 goals into the month of December. And those 3 goals are preparing my Peak Performance Method program for launch in February 2022. I actually decided in the planning session with my friend Britt that I'm going to do this in February instead of January, which feels really aligned, so that I'm really happy for that, and really happy that I didn't, that I did all of the things that I did this month, and that it's just aligning this way in a good way, that I'm actually having time in December and January to push the program. So I have to prepare that. And then the second big goal is obviously getting the Peak Performance Planner ready for sale on Amazon. That's a really big one. And yeah, and then I think it's just all about enjoying myself. I'm actually planning to go to Germany for the first time in 2.5 years in December for 2 weeks almost. So I'm really excited about that. I'm still waiting to see honestly if I can even go, because with Corona and all this stuff, I'm not really sure if I'm actually going to be able to travel. So I'm actually giving myself a lot of space in the month of December in order to enjoy time with my family, in order to enjoy the holidays, enjoy time with my friends. And yeah, so just 2 main goals for the month of December: Peak Performance Planner and the program. My self-care goal for the month of December is, as always, 5 times per week exercise. I'm just going to continue this because it's super important to me. If you remember from the last video, I actually started to try an elimination diet in the month of November, which honestly didn't go super well. I think I did it for a week or 2 and then I kind of fell off it because Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, and just like groups and friends coming together and having a lot of different foods. It was just too difficult, and I think I'm going to try this again in the month of January. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you find this helpful to see how I am thinking about my business, how I am thinking about my life, my routines, my performance. And I hope that you are inspired to do the same thing for you as well. And that's exactly why we're doing this. So thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you have a wonderful start into the month of December, and I hope to see you in one of my videos really soon.